Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys have read the title right. We're going to be talking about everything Trump coin. What's going on? Because if you've been paying attention, Trump coin is starting to show some interesting price action. And we're going to look into it, see what's really going on. I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys. And again, if you want to see more of these updates, make sure you guys are subscribed down below and your likes are just going insane. Make sure you guys do that. So again, Trump coin up 7%. Again, if you're looking at the broader market is actually seeing a retracement, as I've mentioned in my H bar update. If you did end up watching it, pretty much obviously the sell the news event taking place after the FOMC meeting. We did see a little bit of a minor pullback, as you could see for yourself. But Trump coin, again, one of the few coins actually that is up right now, up 7% on the daily. But that's not what I want you guys to focus on. Take a look at it on a weekly time frame. That's where things start to get interesting. Up 44%. Very, very impressive. And again, if you look at Millennia Coin as well, you can see it's also following this momentum up 38.1%. If you're looking at the price right now of Trump coin, $8.31. It's also up 8.3% on the Bitcoin side of things. Valuation 1.65 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $2.2 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's take a look at the broader meme coin market. And again, obviously, Trump coin is listed in the meme coin category. And you can really see over the last 1 week, it is gaining a lot of momentum. You can see 43.2% gain. So again, I looked over online on X. Follow me on X if you have not done so, by the way. I was trying to find out what's really going on because, again, I'm always on crypto Twitter. I'm always, within the crypto community. And anything pops up, I usually know about it, but nothing really, standing out to me to kind of know that, why is the price going up? So maybe we do have insiders that know something that we don't. Ooh, so that could be interesting. But again, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you guys agree with that? But again, if you want looking at the dominance, as far as the dominance is concerned, again, from yesterday, we have seen quite a sharp pullback, but we have seen a little bit of an uptick since then because, of course, Bitcoin is pretty much bouncing just above the 23.6 Fibonacci support line. You could see for yourself, we're literally on the neckline. We could potentially see, a retest below, honestly, where we were just a few hours ago. But again, today is a big day, of course, due to the meeting between US and China regarding tariffs. So that's something we want to kind of keep in mind as well. And that can obviously have an impact on the broader markets. But right now, Bitcoin is pretty much on the neckline, which of course is the reason why you have seen the dominance see a little bit of a bounce. But let's take a closer look at Trump coin and see what's happening. I have no trend lines, nothing on the chart. This is the Binance chart. And again, if you want to know an all-time high on Binance, it was recorded at $77.48. Again, I'm sure if you look at it on CoinGecko, also it recorded about $73. So again, give or take, some exchanges might have gotten a dollar or two above, but let's just stick with $74. So that was its all-time high. And again, as we know, this coin was randomly dropped at one point, obviously back at the beginning of last year. And man, when I tell you this was the biggest miss for me, big time, because again, some people retired off of this. This was that single trade that just like retired generational type of gain for some people. And again, you're talking about Donald Trump, him launching his own crypto coin. Obviously, the risk was sky high. But again, people did end up making a lot. But again, since then, look at this free fall. It was a big, big free fall, for the coin itself. And again, it pretty much kind of had a bottom. Again, when a coin launches like this and just continues to go up, again, we had. Let's actually take a look at Trump coin on a different chart. Actually, I want to pull it up on something else. Let me see what I can find. Maybe no, 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 not this. Come on, guys. What am I doing here? Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. Yeah, let's actually work with the MEXC. Yeah, MEXC exchange. So you can see for yourself again, pretty similar to the Binance chart, but we'll kind of just work with this here. So you can see for yourself, obviously, we know what happened on October 10th, major liquidation. Before that, the price was sitting close to where it is right now, believe it or not. So, we obviously saw that, and a lot of centralized exchanges, obviously, as we know, were, not running due to overhaul of users trying to get on the exchange. But believe it or not, Trump coin, even though this happened again, it lasted a few minutes. Some people were actually able to get in around here due to the beauty of decentralized exchanges. And let me know if you were able to get in around here because wow, that was a crazy entry. Let's say you somehow got lucky at $1.74. Look at this increase. That's a 400% gain. That's a 400% gain. But that's that. Obviously, this coin has seen quite a sharp pullback, as I said, pretty much since the beginning of the year. But let's take a closer look and see, what are we really looking at? So obviously, it has seen quite a nice bounce over the course of the last, week. We have seen this thing go up 55%, and right now it's retesting some resistance that it has built for itself around the $8.44, exactly where the price of Trump coin is currently sitting. Breaking above here, could take the price back up to $9.53, much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. And the crazy thing about Trump coin right now is the fact that once this thing builds up momentum, and again, we're talking about the president of the United States, once this thing builds up momentum, the thing that is crazy, in my opinion, is that there's not much resistance. There's not much resistance for this thing, for it to, get back up to some of these levels. That can happen much quicker than a lot of people are realizing if there is some mega bullish news, and obviously the market is heated. On top of that, there's a lot of obviously positive momentum. The potential of it going up is much faster because again, resistance is not that strong in my opinion. I don't own any Trump coin, but we haven't really seen Trump coin, do anything bullish pretty much, I would say, since April. And April was actually the bottom for the broader markets. Whether you're looking at the traditional markets, whether you're looking at crypto, that was, the bottom at that point. But again, we haven't really seen excitement kicking in for quite some time. So could this be, the time? Again, you need to look for confirmation, and the confirmation would be is to get back above $10 price point, which again, the price has not been above for good since August. And even August, I could say, that was just a wick above here. I would pretty much say July levels would be very, very interesting to retest. And believe it or not, with the valuation it's currently sitting at, and with the volume spike at 2.2 billion, in this day and age, 1.6 billion valuation is not considered a crazy valuation. So again, that is something I want you guys to kind of keep in mind. Let me know in the comments down below what your personal thoughts are. Do you think Trump coin is about to make the biggest recovery possible? And if so, why do you think that? And what is your overall strategy on Trump coin? Do you think insiders know something that we don't? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you want to see more of these updates, we'll see. Let me know in the comments. And of course, like the video, and I will see you later in Crypto CX, and peace out.